serving director on the board of the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service Credit Union. I have been serving on the board since 2007 to present, and during that period I have had the opportunity to function on several committees, including holding the post of vice president and president. My story with the credit union started in 1990 because on the 15th of December 1990 I was enlisted into the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service, from whence I commenced my training at Chagaramas. It was sometime in 1991 that the batch that I was a part of, 36 of us, we were visited by the members of the credit union. At that point in time, because we were in training, and I say this not guardingly, but it's more a question jokingly, it's more jocular, we were almost instructed to become members of the Fire Service Credit Union because we were at that point in time recruit. I can say that if it was an instruction, it was one of the best instructions that I have ever received, because I have been a member of the credit union since then. We did the standing order, so your salary was being deducted. At that point in time, our take home, our basic pay was $1,778 a month. Yeah, so some of us who probably didn't have responsibilities, we would have contributed more. I think I started with $100 a month. I felt that it's saving, so I can do that. Well, that has grown tremendously since then. I use the old phrase that every time you get an increase your deductions, and that is what I have done. So I'm basically a net saver in the organization. I have taken a few loans. In fact, I have taken several loans. Many are not really to benefit myself, but I have taken a few loans. And again, the core business of the credit union is making short-term loans to its members. Our credit union has several, if you want to call it, board committees. Apart from the management committees, which are the board of directors, the credit committee, along with the supervisory committee, we have a slew of committees that treat with they have various terms of reference. You have the policy committee, you have the building committee, the events committee, the education committee. You also have special needs committee that anytime there's something comes up, we can create a committee to treat with that. So the credit union, in my opinion, is really the place to be as a financial institution. It is not discounting probably the role and value of any other institution that is financial based, but I think the credit union has its own special niche that needs to continuously be exploited so that we can actually reach our true potential per se. The main thrust of a credit union was so that persons can pool their resources and borrow from themselves. So short-term lending has been the core business of credit unions. With the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service, this is so. So persons, whether they be fire officers, the spouse, next of kin, that are members of the organization, can bring in their money. They can purchase shares, they can once you open an account, a deposit account is automatically open for you, so you can save in your deposit account. And persons have utilized their savings along with their shares to take loans for any purpose so intended. There are 15 categories of loans in the credit union. So you can take from personal loans to even a business loan. So therefore we have seen persons who have done well where business is concerned. You have persons who have constructed apartment buildings. You have persons who, I know of one individual in Tobago who is a mechanic, and anytime he sees you, he boasts, and especially if you see his shop, he says, fire service did this. It's all your money that did this. So yes, you can see that along those lines. You can see people who would have taken loans, just say for travel, for the experience, to take their family, on vacation and stuff. People take loans to purchase their children's school books. Some children, we even give scholarships for persons who want to do certain type of programs. You can get a scholarship from us even up to a PhD level. So persons have benefited from these exercises, and yes, would have gone on and further their education, become qualified, and the credit union can be said of contributing in some way to that. So yes, I can say that we as a credit union, our members, yes, they do benefit from being, associated with our credit union.